I'm very awake. And by that I mean I'm big sleepy right now. You know me, ultimate snoozer, online, gaming again, downloading resources because I didn't realise there was another download after the download. There's a 10 gig download for this game. I downloaded the 10 gig download. You know what it does to me now? It gives me a 400 megabyte download. So we're just going to vibe, I guess, for a little bit. Hope folk are well. Love my downloads. We stan a game that just never stops giving me stuff to download, don't we? We love it. We vibe with it. Whoa. So yeah, small intro. I don't have any updates. I've got nothing to say. I'm just kind of yawning. I'm just snoozy. No. But yeah. A bit more Honkai today. Not as long as the last couple of days. I'm not going to have as long of a stream. I've got plans, which will be fun. And then we've got... What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Final Fantasy The Classics. You know the vibes. With him me making noises, I forgot to take my medication this morning. As I sometimes do. Forget, not take. I don't sometimes take it. I should always take it. I guess the fact that I forget sometimes means that I do sometimes take. You know what I mean. I'm a very normal person. I say very normal things. But yeah. Having fun, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, as want to do. You know the vibes. But yeah, so we'll continue this tomorrow. Some Final Fantasy Trez. I should actually get Final Fantasy 4 installed because we are at the ending of 3. Now, I might not succeed at beating 3 because I remember how 1 went. 1 was a series of me not succeeding to beat it repeatedly. And then, like, power leveling because I'd built a team poorly. Part of the issue of that is that you build your team at the start of the game and then you can't change them later in Final Fantasy 1. So that was part of my issue. And I didn't want to play through the whole game again. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, eventually we'll get into this game. One day. We're a far way away. We're not that far. We're almost like over halfway through. My speed just keeps dropping a little bit. But that's fine. We vibe as we do. Yeah, so Final Fantasy tomorrow, that'll be a good time. I enjoy me some classic Final Fantasy, or I enjoy me trying to enjoy some classic Final Fantasy. I'm really looking forward to getting to 4. Because 4 has the first, not real plot, that doesn't feel fair, but 4 has the first, I feel like, more character-driven storyline. 2 tries to a little bit, but 1, 2, and 3 feel like they're about the world first and foremost. You're about saving the world. 4, from what I've understood of 4, is about the characters more, and then the world. And then 5 goes even further beyond that. Because 5 is like, yo, we're doing Bart, we're doing other people. I don't know anyone's name from 5. 5 is the game I probably know the least about. I know that Gilgamesh is in it. I think it's his first appearance. I know that Bart's is in it. And the Jobs are in it. And 5 is often, like, considered the job game. I guess probably because it's the last one that did jobs right. Because 6, every character has their own role. 7, you're very varied in what you could have the characters do. Similar with 8 and... Well, 9 characters go back to having, like, more of a set role again, I'd say. And then 10, and then it's just kind of, like, role-based after that. When was the last job-based Final Fantasy, now that I think about it? Was it 5? Because 10 you can kind of try and do it. I mean, all of them you can kind of try and do a job system, but 10 you can put characters in other people's roles, which I guess is sort of like jobs, but that's not quite the same thing. Which would leave 5 as the last job-based Final Fantasy, right? Last mainline. Oh, wait, I guess 13. bizarrely, 13 has roles, right? The paradigm shifted and all that. That's roles, but they are more akin. I'd say they're closer to jobs. Like in 9, everybody has their role. Vivi is your black mage. You do not have another black mage. Steiner is your kind of warrior knight character. You don't really have another equivalent to that. Quina is your blue mage. You can't have someone else be your blue mage. But 13 lets you shift your jobs on the fly, or shift your role on the fly. So whereas early on it might be like, oh, Lightning's a damage dealer, she will obtain the ability to use healing and defensive roles, therefore being able to role change and effectively changing jobs. But I guess the last traditional job-changing Final Fantasy would be 5. Which is kind of a surprise. I mean, I get it. Actually, I guess the last one was Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I do get it, because jobs are a bit of a, not awkward thing to have, but it's a lot to ask someone to level up a bunch of different jobs and to commit to these roles. I think Bravely Default has jobs. Bravely Default and Bravely Second are probably the closest, because they are Square Enix adjacent. Oh, the game restarts. They are Square Enix adjacent. I mean, they are by Square. I say Square Enix adjacent. They are by Square Enix. And they have jobs, like freelancer and whatnot. What was the last Final Fantasy I played that... I guess it's Free. I guess Free is the last one I played that has jobs. And I'm currently still playing Free, so I say that like I'm so far away from it. It's also very funny to say currently playing about a game that I haven't played in a while, but hello. I guess I am currently playing, technically. Right. I need to click on this. So I have, oh god, so much stuff. So we have a claim all button. That's nice. We will claim all and dispatch again. I can accept achievements, but it doesn't matter because the achievements are all Stellar Jades. Travelogue we don't go near. Messages. One of the categories is dad jokes. You don't fully understand it, but instincts. Yeah. Am I like that? Am I a dad? Do I have dad energy? This is what it says. On watchkeeping duty with Himiko. She's talking in her sleep. Another entry an hour later. On watchkeeping duty with Pom Pom, they have been talking in their sleep for almost an hour. This is clearly a horror story. What do you mean this is a dad joke? Oh wait, I get it. No, I get it. This is a horror story. Because how is Himiko? This is the fucking... There's a car crash. Kids rush to hospital. One of the parents is dead. The other one operates. Who are they? And you're like, oh, it's their other dad. Who is the one talking in their sleep? I'd like to believe... yeah, the databank is omnipotent. Delightful. Thank you for the Stellar Jades. Can't be warping. Can't do Nameless Honor. Interastral Guide. I'm good. I am A-okay. Did we? We didn't accept... Okay, so I have been convinced myself of the opinion that we... Wait, I thought we did accept. Did I not accept... Or does she show up later? Hang on, where's my travel log? So travel log... I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring all of this. This I'll get Natasha, I'll get QQ. Did we not actually accept... what's her face? Electric Lady. I think we didn't get Serval, and I don't think I can get Serval anymore, right? Because she's not here. So... oh no, Serval's here, okay. Honkai Star Rail pre-registration. So this is for every single player. Right, this like pre-registration, every single person who plays this game will have Serval. So this is the one male that I will claim. That's the one that I'm going to allow myself to claim. I've convinced myself of it. We are allowed to take Serval because Serval is a non-missable. And also she's cool. But mostly because she's non-missable. And she, I can't really use her yet because we don't have any light cones. But we do have her now. So that's nice. That's pleasant. Anyone got any traces I can level up? No. Right, let's continue onwards. So go to the accommodation arranged by Oleg. There's a boss fight here, though. So restore. Grand, restore does very little. What are you weak to, my pal? You're weak to ice. So I'm going to switch to March and try and remember how to play this video game. Because I have no memory of how to play this game properly. I'm at a point in my regular save where I just do whatever the hell. And it generally works out. So we're gonna have some gaming going on. I cannot wait to get Natasha because we still do not have a healer. Which kind of leaves me in an awkward position of I'm just kind of hoping that March can solo sustain well enough to get me through. There's my kudos. Whack. Okay, March will ping back, which breaks your shield. March will pin back, which breaks your shield. March won't ping back, but that's fine. Lock on March. Locked on March. Delightful. Are you going to heal? No. Cool. That is excellent. That is exactly what I want. I want March to be able to put her shield out again, so I'm going to kill you. Pop big ice, and we should be okay-ish. It's kind of fun actually playing this game again. If you know what I mean, because like I've obviously I play this game, but it's nice playing it in a different way. So I'm pretty sure the single target hit is stronger in this mode, but we'll do blast because I want to kill at least one of the little robot guys. There we go, robot guy dead. The big fella is just kind of hanging out, that's fine. You attack March. Delightful. Can't get Asta's thing up, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. This will be just fine. This will be a-okay, and then we whack you. You're weak to ice, so I'll just bonk you a few times. Oh no, you're going to attack March. That's actually ideal because I can do this, hit you with March because March already has her shield up. We don't have to worry. Hit you with regular Trailblazer, and then just keep kind of whacking. We'll just keep whacking and see what goes on. Good, and then B, Y, alright, Y and then B. In fact, I think we're good enough to auto this. So yeah, again, we're still early enough that a lot of the challenges are going to be relatively okay. I don't know when the game would kind of expect you to be having a more well put together 5-star team. I mean, the story never, well, the story kind of does. I've had story fights in this game where I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of tough with my team. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, that's fine. Wait, no, that's not fine. Don't auto. Jesus, March, you're gonna die. Hey, you'll be fine. Whack 'em. Whack 'em. But yeah, so we get Serval. We'll be getting Natasha soon, so we'll actually have a healer relatively soon. Thankfully. And then after that, I mean, I think we'll have enough for 2 teams, like for 2 teams with regardless. I think the game gives you enough to run 2 4-star teams. So you should be able to do all content, or we should be able to do all content with the available free options. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I really want to give the high level content a go. I want to see how far we can get. And because we have so few characters to work with, it gives us a better look at the relics. Like the various equipment that we can get. Hey, Musketeer's wild business. Like the various equipment that we can get, we'll have more chances potentially to get good ones. So let me check. Are you fully equipped? Unequip everything. Unequip everything, and then recommended, and then unequip everything, and then recommended, and then recommended. Okay. Light Cone, you're all level 20. Can I send you? No, I need a much higher Trailblaze level. I can get you to your max level, right? Perfection. And then I'd like to be leveling up Serval because I'd like the option to have a cool electric character, and I think with Serval we get every element, right? Because I think Yukong is free, so we'll get Imaginary a lot later down the line. It gives us options, at least. That's what matters. Hang on, what's this? Discovered by enemy can't interact. Alright, fine. Attack the enemy. Oh, we're still hurt. It's fine. We're still okay. This should go fine. And these guys are just going to cheer each other, right? That's what these guys like to do. They like to just go, hey, get in there, my lad. Good hits, good hits. Oh, those Herta follow-ups are going to be nice. I'm very much looking forward to seeing a bunch of cool Herta follow-ups. It is making me also wonder, because I don't think we get... I mean, Natasha's physical, right? But we're not going to get another physical damage dealer outside of the Trailblazer. So I might end up building physical Trailblazer, which I haven't done in my normal playthrough. Its name is not meant to sound cool, but serves as a warning. Azure Ghost Umbrella, known as Deadly Blue Umbrella, is a blue fungus that's oval-shaped as a juvenile, with its cap expanding to an umbrella shape later in life. Azure Ghost Umbrella is very similar to the Blue Lamp Umbrella in terms of shape, sharing a belly button shape in the middle area, and has grooves. The colour is pure indigo with no gradient. The key difference between it and the Blue Lamp Umbrellas is the presence of subtle white spots, which is harder to detect in darker environments. 50 grams of this highly toxic poison is enough to kill an adult weighing 50 kilograms. Its toxins are mainly amatoxins and toxipeptides, both of which are extremely high in fresh Azure Ghost Umbrella. When ingested, these toxins can cause serious damage to the liver, kidney, blood vessel linings, and the central nervous system, resulting in organ failure and eventually death. Its resemblance to the Blue Lamp Umbrella had resulted in several accidental poisoning incidents within the Geomarrow development group at its early stage. Their response was the massive search and destruction of these fungi. It would be hard to find them now. In addition, Underworlders began to cultivate Blue Lamp Umbrella in farms and no longer need to search for them in the wild. This also significantly reduced the number of poisoning incidents. Aroma Eater Grass. Aroma Ether grass is commonly found in caves with high level of radiation. Its thick, short stems store rich aroma volatiles. At low temperatures, the plant leaves quickly produce a scent that attracts many underground creatures. The scent also has a hypnotic effect, and creatures eventually huddle around the plant to sleep. The creatures gathered around look like a group of children listening to a story quietly, which is why this plant has been nicknamed Fairy Tale King. However, sleeping in a cave with high radiation levels isn't as sweet as a fairy tale. The volatile chemicals are also effective on humans, but usually do not manage to sedate healthy adults. The underground markets have made use of the extracted chemicals by diluting it to create aromatherapy products to help with sleep. Soothing Mushroom. Soothing Mushroom, medium-sized, soft body, thick cap, 4 to 8 centimeters wide, convex cap, black and green with chiliform scales and inwardly curled edges. Soothing Mushroom contains a special chemical named psilocybin, which is a serotonin receptor blocker. Like me in this! It can block neuronal connections when serotonin becomes lacking, resulting in a partial loss of sensation for the person who was once used as an analgesic due to its special neuron-blocking characteristics. However, psilocybin doesn't just block pain. During the test phase, ingesting the soothing mushroom blocker also results in negative effects on the function of various bodily organs. It wasn't until an outside medical expert modified the formula by lowering the dosage and using regional injections that the analgesic ability was recognized. Analgesic is, I believe, the correct way to pronounce that. Analgesic is the fun way to pronounce it. Which you'd think it would be the reverse, but if you don't think about it being the reverse too hard, then I'm right. I'm correct. Right, there is not a boss up here, but there's a boss down there, and I still do not have good health. So let me see if I've got any items. I'm actually going to be using my inventory. Crazy. I can now salvage 4-star light cones. I'm not going to. I do not have enough to be going around salvaging light cones, game. Don't try and do that to me. Regen energy. Whoops. Hang on. Use. Regen you because you'll go to max. Regen you twice. Regen you once. And then also, let me heal everyone up with my comfort food. Hello, Prof. We are gaming. I have March 7th in my squad. Your favorite character. Nope, I don't want to go to the vending machine. Use, bam. How are you, Prof? You vibing? I need to set up... Question, Prof. Do you know of any Discord bots that can auto-post video? Because I need to set up a Discord bot to auto-post the Vodly Summon stuff to a Vodly channel. Saving, like, Cap doing it, because I do appreciate him doing it, but I don't want him to feel like he's obligated to. It would make me feel guilt. Am I winning? Of course I'm winning. I'm always winning. I look so small. I kind of vibe with it. I look so small. Kudu. Alright, I'm going to order this. But yeah, we're winning. I'm just theory crafting what I'm going to get done. What options I've got available to me. I did accept the lightning guitar lady from the gift boxes because it is a permanent gift. Everybody who plays will get that lightning guitar lady, so I figured I'd take her. I don't think there's a point when you won't. Set up for his channel, even runs live notifications like that, so I could ask him. I would appreciate that if you could. Also, who is it? I want to hang out with your friends, Prof. I want to embarrass you. I want to go into like channels that you're in and be like, "Isn't it my little Profy Waffy, my good boy? Oh, you're winning, dear. Are you winning in chat?" And you're like, "Oh, God, Dad, get out of here." That's my impression of you, by the way. It's Batman impressionist from College Humor era. Exactly, I agree. This also occurs to me, I've had no game audio this whole time. I've had no game audio the whole time. What a good streamer I am. This is a good stream. I'm chatting you and yeah, I'm Voogly Sumbum, exactly. Like this is my dad, Voogly Sumbum. Good old streaming. I love streaming. Formidable foe defeated. Hell yeah. Oh god, I clicked off. I'm terrible at streaming on PC. I've gotten console stuff down pat. PC, not at all. Do not know what I'm doing. Okay, and then around here there should be an elevator back up, right? Here we go. Here it is. Return me to the upper levels. Yeah. No, because I'd like to just have a channel for the VODs, like not the same as the like promote one, like a separate one just for VODs. So it just auto ups any of the VOD stuff. Also, I have YouTube shorts going out now. I've got all sorts of stuff going on, thanks to getting some help. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to just have like assistance. A second pair of hands and eyes who's better at the stuff I'm not good at. And again, I'm still looking for the stuff I'm good at, but when we find it, together, we'll all enjoy. We'll all be like, wow. Look at that vaguely someone. He's finally found what he's good at. Eating the ass of crabs. Hey, more stuff. Characters. Do you like all of those big red action buttons that I have on there? The game is yelling at me desperately to give people to do something with that. Do I have a light cone for you? What do I have that's extra? Nihility, and I don't have Pella yet. Because I think you get a free Pella. I'm not certain. I know you get... I can get a Max Herter, which we will be doing. You can get a Pella, I believe, and a Natasha. Let me just check. Travel log, ignore all of this shit, because this is all, like, other stuff. So once I complete Lying in Rust, I'll get Natasha. And once I complete Forgotten Hall, Memory Stage 3, I'll get QQ. Perfect. I do need to go to Herta's store, actually. I need to go do Sim Universe to get the bonuses for that before I forget. In fact, that should really be the first thing I do in any stream. It should be going to Sim Universe. So I'll go hand in the plot. And then we'll go check out Sim Universe, because it's my gaming palace. It's where I like to hang. It's where my vibes are. The mailbox is tucked away in a corner. Try not to be noticed. Better not disturb it. You get the sense that even the most sociable person would need some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Just a normal mailbox. What a weird thing to say about a mailbox. It's weird to just go, just a normal mailbox. It implies that there are non-normal mailboxes that you hang around with on a regular basis. Like, saying just a normal mailbox is an odd thing to say. Yeah, we're Oleg's guests. You're worried you might have set the basis for a relationship with Caden. Oh. Oh yeah, you're playing FemShep, aren't you? That's alright. Relationships in ME1 are a little bit weak. But try and fix that. Yeah, humans, ooh, who wants to be with a human? That's the one. Like being with humans, stinky. Who are you? Who do you want to? I mean, I guess you don't have many options in ME1, right? ME2 and 3 give you more. How are you enjoying the game so far, though? Like, how far are you? I have beaten all 3 Mass Effects. So you can say. ME3 also had a sick-ass multiplayer, which I think you would have really liked. The Arotali. Gotcha. Gotcha. Do you know who you can romance out of all of your crew? Let's go back to the room to rest. We'll rest to get this quest done, and then we'll do the business. That Oleg seems sincere. What a guy. He seems like a dude. All of your squad except for Ashley? I don't believe that to be correct. Appearances can be deceiving. I think in ME1 it's more limited. It expands later on, but in ME1 it's a lot more limited if I remember right. And I think particularly it's more expanded in ME2 because in ME1 fans were like, why can't I romance these characters in particular? They're like, hang on a minute, I want to, like, why are you just giving me these options? I want to do these options. And they're like, oh, we didn't think people would be into it, but alright. Fuck a squid. I like pretend yawn. March looks the most awake. She can do it. No, I don't pretend yawn. Okay, thanks, Bronya. Character who has tried to kill us, tried to arrest us, not a cool person. Yeah, you'll find out. You'll figure it out. I can't believe you're gonna fuck Caden. I can't really make that point when I've just put water all down myself. I'm so wet for Caden. How are you enjoying the actual game itself? Like the mission structure and the plot so far. ME2 is my favourite out of the trilogy, so I'm looking forward to you getting to that. Weirdly, ME1's the one I played last, technically, because ME1 wasn't on the PS3, but ME2 was. And on the PS3 release, because you weren't able to play ME1 and carry your save over to ME2, they came with a digital graphic novel where you could make choices, like it was the plot of ME1 in a comic form, and you could make choices, and then in those choices it would affect your ME2 save, but you only got that if you bought the game brand new, which I didn't do because this was the era if you don't buy a game brand new they just remove content. Like the Catwoman stuff in Arkham. Hello Kanji, this was the longest super fast Horizon combat and loud music only to end this calm conversation. Hello! We're just chilling, we're talking about Mass Effect. Greasy food magazine. Yeah, ME1's pretty janky. New item of the week, wild herb soup. It looks kind of bad, it's all goopy and stuff, so it turned me off a bit. Dom. It's called wild herb soup, but it is actually moss from the cave. The texture is refreshingly nice. The moss is cooked to the point of melting in your mouth. And it took on the broth's sweet and sour taste. It's hearty, but not heavy. Such a wonderful palate cleanser. I do agree with the comment above, though. Maybe change the name or other customers might complain. That's from Saunders. Chef's response. Understood. I'm okay as long as the taste is good. I'd think of a new name, but because the moss supply is not stable, I'm not even sure I want to put it on the menu. New item of the week. Iron pot braised olm. Did you get the iron pot from some decommissioned machines? It's clean, but some parts of the edge is a little rusty. It kills my appetite a little. Don. I can't blame Don for being fussy. The gravy was nicely done, but I got burned a few times by the metal while trying to eat it. Gertie, is there a reason you insisted on using the iron pot? Please consider switching to a different container. Saunders. Chef's response. I apologise. I recently read in an old cookbook that iron pots are perfect for simmered soups and stewed dishes, because they can maximise the deliciousness of the food itself. Let me think on how to improve it. So sorry that it burned you. New item of the week. Improved iron pot braised arm. The addition of crust is interesting. Makes the tin can look much classier. Gertie, will you decorate the crust? Don. Is that crust added on top of the iron pot? The only weak spot of the dish has now become its feature. The crust is warmed by the residual heat until it's crispy, coupled with the tender ulm meat dipped into the gravy in the pot. I dare say this can be the restaurant's piece de resistance. Just from this little tweak. Saunders. Chef's comment. Don. Stop asking. No. Even if you ask me 10,000 times, I will not decorate the crust. Saunders. Thank you for your constructive criticism. If it wasn't for you, I might not have realised the overheating issue with the pot. The dish will start being on the menu tomorrow onward. If you're coming over to eat, it's on the house. No worries. New item of the week. Candied mushrooms with pepper. Appetizing, but not filling enough. It's not even large enough to get stuck in my tooth gap. I had to go home and have about 6 pieces of rye bread. Don. It's a cold dish. This is unusual. The roasted candied mushroom paired with the hammer pepper flakes makes the sensation come in layers. The spice kicks in just as the sweetness fades. As an appetizer, its portion looked a little small. I finished it before I noticed. Saunders. Is there a non-spicy version? It tastes great, but I don't know where was spicy food. Elaine. A non-spicy version? I've yet to find a replacement of a hammer pepper, so I'm sorry, but I probably won't be able to make it on short notice. Only the spicy version will be on the menu 2 days from now. As for Don, if your tooth gap is so wide, I advise you to have your teeth looked at. New item of the week. Rat jelly. Meat jelly! Me childhood favourite. But is it possible to not say rat in the name of the dish itself? I'm a little squeamish. I worry my childhood favourite will become my childhood trauma. Don. Jelly can be considered a featured dish only locals would know of. The mad mole meat doesn't taste gamey at all. Mixed in with minced garlic, there's something indescribably satisfying in having my mouth stuffed full of meat. The yogurt dip is soft and airy, and at the same time, not too creamy, making it taste way better than the traditional fish jelly. Saunders. As expected of Chef Gertie, this reminds me of the era when each and every family makes their own meat jelly. Elaine. I'll change the name of Flavorful Jelly then. Putting on the menu from next week onward. New item of the week, grilled mushrooms. Gertie, you've been towing the line in your pursuit for ingredient freshness. There's a reason why the mushrooms on the market have always been those few species. The ones you're using are all inedible. Saunders. I've never seen mushrooms this colourful. Can they really be eaten? Antonia. The portion is quite filling and the taste is okay, but it will cause diarrhea after eating. It's quite a challenge for the customer's digestive system. Don. Really? I apologise. I hope everyone's doing okay. New item of the week, deep fried rock crab. Rock crabs themselves are extremely tasty, but are not suitable for deep frying, which makes it difficult to bite into the shell. I had to smash it with a rock to get the meat inside the pincers. Saunders. Gertie, are you not able to clean out the gravel on the crab? The tiny rocks coated the shell and are pretty much indistinguishable from the shell after deep frying. It almost cracked my teeth while eating. Antonia. Don's not here. I think he shat himself to death after the last one. Chef's response. The seller told me not to wash it too well or some of the freshness will be lost while cooking. I've yet to master the balance of this, so I do give my apologies, however late it may be. Good God! Yeah, ME1's a bit janky, but it's good. It's a good game. Paper pens and a pot of black ink. You lean down slightly trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology on the one may be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued, but this kind thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over those polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. A grading session, your favourite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back of a hover taxi flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory of greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You're the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and chase it to 50 for a pass. Fuck you. Fuck you, Trailblazer. That's not me. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. A 49 is basically a 50. Give him a 50. You look around this cheap room. This is real trauma. This is real trauma coming up. You look around this cheap room. You hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most impartial critic in the whole of the cosmos. Dear guest, please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Well, I said I'm neutral. Bed, average. It's more than just average. It could even be used to define the concept of average. Please rate the tea, neutral. Tea, average. You wouldn't turn away such a pot of tea if you were engrossed in reading or gaming. Please rate the lighting and view from your hotel room, neutral. Lighting view, average. The lighting in the room is not too shabby. At least you're able to read what's written on this paper clearly. Excuse me. As for the view, you know the people who designed and built this hotel did their best. You could hardly... This is actually kind of a positive review. I would take this as a positive review. Like, I'm writing average and then being like, you know, it's quite good. A comment. Coming up with original content is always a headache. Yeah. It was an average experience. I probably won't come back. You successfully passed the comment component of the test. There's only one blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Let's write your esteem named here. Heisenberg. Your masterpiece is done. You've just completed the most single, unbiased service review in the history of the universe, or any hint of subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card you just completed and discover a fixed stack of identical cards. Now you're faced with several options. Finished. It was average, and I'm Heisenberg. Bed, neutral. T, neutral. Lighting of you, neutral. You're done. I'm not doing another one. Perhaps you should give it straight to Gertie to show your how much I value it as an esteemed guest. I like ME1. ME1's a very solid game. I don't know where I rate it in like my experiences of life, but it's solid. This was like BioWare in their kind of peak RPG season, right? You should play Dragon Age Origins, because Dragon Age Origins is kind of a similar time of Mass Effect. This seems normal. This seems nice and normal. A very normal conversation with my wife in my head. Do it, big mama. Get it going. Time to go for a walk. Also, my character speaks in this game. It's weird playing these kinds of games and having my main character be voiced. I have to listen to a guy. Some fellow. Robin? Who's Robin? One of you cost him 15 euros a month. Really? I heard that there was a paid one. I didn't realize. I mean, I'll take a look if you know the name of it. He looks like Robin from Fire Emblem. Yeah, I guess so. He does have grey hair and is an anime boy, and if those are your only two markers for Robin, absolutely, he looks like Robin. I can't sleep unless I've worked for 8 hours. Not true. I could sleep immediately. I can sleep anywhere, man. You wake me up, and I can go back to sleep. I'll lie there. One day, I will go 24 hours. You're robbing my will to live. Sarcasm. Oh, delightful. You better ask Dan Heng. You just had oh, Meeseeks. No, I know Meeseeks because we used that in the Instant Replay Live Discord. I didn't realize Meeseeks was paid. I thought it was free. Maybe it's like a higher level of it because I thought Meeseeks was a free one. I'm also surprised that Meeseeks is still a thing because it's very much using creative license from Rick and Morty. Meeseeks is a Rick and Morty character. But you know, Discord pogged off when Rick and Morty pogged off. So it's got this kind of history now attached to a series that is mixed. Remember Rick and Morty era posting? One day I could be pickle ricked. Yeah, soldiers don't question their superiors, except when they're meant to question their superiors. It's a bad soldier. Yeah, only a fool for it. You have to. Sometimes you question for the moral good. You may be killed. You may be executed, and that's fine. Because like 100 years later, someone will go, "Oh, do you know what? They actually kind of had a point. We'll give them a medal. We'll give their rotted corpse a medal. Because maybe we shouldn't bomb all the civilians. Maybe we shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea." 100 years ago, it was a different time. We thought it was fucking badass, but now, changed our opinions a little bit. And so when you're in your grave, you can go, nice. I earned this medal. As you continue to be eaten by bugs. Sorry, Bronya, I was talking to you about like how you'll be killed in a coup or something. Have you considered hitting her with a big stick? Works for me. You should become the Supreme Guardian. Coup, 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 coup. That was just me doing an impression of a bird. We should also host a coup. This is why I don't think, man. The more you think, the more disoriented you get. The less you think, well, the less disoriented you get. It's just a stack of post-it notes. I have to fiddle with stuff. You can't save the world alone. Let's go get your life partner. She's around here somewhere. You know, Prof, at some point we're going to get an upgrade to March 7th, and that upgrade, I don't know if it will be called March 7th, but I hope it's given a new date. Because you get, you know, characters get like upgraded versions of themselves, right? I want to get a March 7th that's like June 24th or something. I'm no longer March 7th. I found out who I am. I'm June 24th. Also, fun fact about these moments, if you just attack, you can get ahead. And then you break out of the, like, forced to walk section. If I run back, forced to walk. If I walk forward, bam, I'm out. Also, I think that broke. I think I, like, skipped the dialogue. Let me go forward. No, okay, I didn't skip the dialogue. It just kind of bugged out a little bit. Okay, let's roll Bronny. I like how over-designed my character's back is. There's so much stuff there. Like, you could hold the character as if they were a GameCube. My only other frame of reference for an item that has a handle. Seely. Bronya's life partner. Hello. Give me Natasha. I need a healer. Still, the thing that Natasha's wearing on her neck is great, because the second she falls over, it smashes, slices her entire throat, and she dies horribly. I assume in there it's like one of those potions that heals you when you place it on a wound, because the second she trips and hits like a table funny... To be fair, if I tripped and hit a table funny, I'd die as well, but it would, you know, be in a less humorous way. We arrived just on time. I was sleeping, then I woke up. That's me, I love being up to no good. Yeah, I'll look into putting a bot in the Discord so that we can have the VODs like be posted. Because they're currently scheduled 8 AM UK time, 8 PM UK time. I don't know if that is a good time to do it, but it makes sense in my head. I'm not helping anyone with a temper. Never help. I'm not gonna help mean people. They couldn't expect with injured people. Well, go and help them. What are you doing here? You're not gonna heal any. You're not gonna heal any minds and souls, but bodies and minds, minds and bodies. You know the vibes. You're not gonna do that while you're over here. I need you to pop back and do that. You know, heal over there. Like when she gets dressed for bed, does she have to grip it and kind of pull down the weird potion, or does she unclip it? Is it a drink? Is the bottom like a straw and she goes... Get Sampo to do it. No, get Sampo to do it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I realised recently I'm playing a lot of games with gal pals in. You know what I mean by gal pals? Tifa and Aerith? Gal pals. Seely and Bronya? Gal pals. Marvel's Midnight Suns? Gal pal central. They say Gex all of the time. Natasha, you're too softly spoken. All good. I just have so many questions about your goo. I like how over-designed characters are in MiHoYo games. They have so much stuff going on their outfits. And they love asymmetry. Asymmetry is a vibe. How come you catch on this quick? I'm not this smart. I'm not tired. I can't be tired. I'm a gamer. You guys see the news about the first person with a Neuralink used it to play Civilization all night? And it's like, what do you mean, use it to play Civilization all night? I can do that myself. I don't need an Elon brain chip to do that. I'm already powerful enough to play Civilization all night. I've done that before by accident. I did that while I was playing Civ, I think it was Civ 5? And I started it. I started like a game at like 5 or 6 p.m. and then I realised it was 7 a.m. and I had no idea what happened. I don't even think I got to the modern era. I might have restarted at some point, I'm not sure. But it was just 7 a.m. and my mum came downstairs and was like, "Have you been up all night?" And I was like, "What?" "Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess I was. I was just playing Civ. It was pogging off. I was having a grand time." Bandages used for immobilizing. You don't need to immobilize a broken bone. It's already immobile. I love rubbing alcohol. I love rubbing alcohol all over me. What? Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I'm trying to think of like Civ is the only game I can remember that. Oh no, Spec Ops: The Line was another one. So weirdly, Spec Ops: The Line and Civ 6 are the Civ 5 are the two games I can think of where I was up all night playing them and I didn't even realize. And the thing is, where the PC was, or my PC was at home, it was in the hallways. You kind of come in the house and there's the hallway. So like, if you're coming in this way and the door opens like that, it's here. It's on the other side of the door. So anybody who would come downstairs or move about would just come right by me as I'm on my PC. And so both times, like someone wakes up, they come downstairs and bam, I'm there. I can synthesize. And see the Omni synthesizer. Now I can make rice. Yummy, yummy. And now I've made rice. Material exchange, and you can also exchange materials for stuff. For characters. I'm not going to right now, but let's make some... Let me make 2 of you. Items are weird, because they are functionally useless in this game, and, like, after a point, but the point is very quick. It does not take long for you to get to the bit where items no longer matter. I should delete all of these. Hang on. No, it's delete red. Can I? No, I have to claim them to delete them, so I'll leave that for now. Characters with fine. I want to go to... I would like to go to the Sim universe, which is here in the master control room. Because I want to do the Sim universe stuff so we can get... Because there's light cones to get from here, and because I'm so limited on what I can use, I need to do the simulated universe more. Yeah, I can only get 1 of this. In Herder's store, I have 2, because I want to get these when I can. So let's do World 1 of the Sim universe. Download initial characters. We are happy with this team, I think. Launch. I'll teleport to the left. Also, I like roguelikes. What do you want from me? I fucking love roguelikes. I'll play a roguelike every day of my life if I can. When characters freeze an enemy. Like, I'm a roguelike fiend. I love a good roguelike. I saw the Ken Levine, the Bioshock creator. He showed off his new game. Apparently it's got roguelike elements. I was uninterested until it was like, oh, it's a roguelike-esque kind of game. And I was like, I'm in. You're telling me I can infinitely play this game and slowly, very, 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 very slowly progress and get better? Hell yeah, I'm down. Hades fucking slaps. Binding of Isaac slaps. Video games are cool if I can just play them forever and slowly, begrudgingly get better. That might not be what begrudgingly means, but I don't care, because I'm winning. Look at that. Right, upon entering a battle, there's a 150% chance for all enemies to be frozen. Yes, please. And then I will also take that. Project Wingman does have a roguelike mode in it. Prof, you should just say that to me every stream, and it will get in my head enough that I should play Project Wingman again. Okay, so after I need to install Final Fantasy IV just as an in case, but I also need to reinstall Project Wingman. I can't. Do I own Project Wingman? I forget. I don't remember if I bought it or if I got it on Xbox Game Pass. I don't know if it's on my Steam or not. I should have a look. For every blessing of remembrance, reduce enemy's chance to resist. Thank you. But yeah, I should play Project Wingman. Let's march for the freeze. Because I fucking love roguelikes, and an Ace Combat roguelike sounds sick as hell. I hope we hear about the new Ace Combat this year. I feel like this is the year, right? We're fast approaching a Switch successor. I played it on my sex box with my game ass, and I assume it's not on game ass anymore. So I would have to pick up Project Wingman. Okay, that's a barrier, but a barrier I could overcome. But yeah, I feel like we're fast approaching Ace Combat being announced because we're fast approaching the Switch 2 being announced. I don't think we're far off of it happening. I expect perhaps at like this year's not E3, we will see, or there'll be like a Nintendo Direct, probably pre-summer. Oh, no, it would if it's coming out before the like I would be releasing the Switch 2 before the holiday period, right? But Nintendo released their consoles in spring. At least they did that with the Switch 1. So I could see a Nintendo Direct in September that announces the Switch 2 for March, or like pre-summer. They wouldn't do it in summer. No one ever does anything in summer. Wingman's $25 on Steam. Dang. I'd like to. I'm intrigued by it, but I don't know if I can. Grab the Elation one. I can't get the stuff from this yet. But we keep going. Hello, herder. Yeah, it's not on sale currently. I should keep an eye out for when it goes on sale. Bam, bam. Lovely job. Didn't mean to do that at all. That was a waste. We're still fine. I think I need to do 2 Sim Universe runs to get the stuff. We don't have a lot of the worlds unlocked, so I can't play a lot of like the different levels of this yet. I need to do more of the plot and level up my Trailblaze level more. Increase crit rate of shielded characters, and then bap. But we'll get there. We will get there. In fact, let me check something, because my audio seems a little low. It's because my master volume is low. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, that's too loud, actually. You're about to fucking explode on me. Project Wingman's on. I should make a list of games I want to stream and have that be like a work-through thing. Marvel's Midnight Suns is currently high up on that list. I keep thinking about it, man. It's just in my head. I'm thinking about Marvel's Midnight Suns constantly. And I shouldn't be. I feel like that's foolishness. Why would I think about it this much? But it's just in my head. I'm like, I need to play Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's powerful. It intrigues me. I wish to be consumed by it. I want to feel Blade's firm grip hold me while not Tony Stark calls me names. This is also too loud. Audio is hard, man. I think it's because the voices are really loud. You felt like that during Cyberpunk. I need to go back to Cyberpunk. One day we'll go back to Cyberpunk. One day. I like having. I mean, I like having that feeling, right? A game where you're just like, I want this in my soul. I want to inject it into my veins. It's a good time. Whoa. Question marks. What are you giving me? Oh, it's the... You're in a vast grassland and the sky is speckled with clouds. Everything is a pixel drawing. You look down at your hands and find them to be pixelated cubes. You're wearing a pixel watch on your wrist. With your pixelated thumb, you press down on the watch. With a bang, your clothes change to overalls. You stare at the pixel blocks floating in the air as vintage electronic music plays in the background. A group of pixel ants crawls on the ground in a formation that reads, "Welcome, Mr. Jabal the Radish." I'm a radish? The ants quickly form several pixel characters that read, "That's you." You decide to ignore the ants. On a pixel cloud that drifts in your direction, you can see with some words written with crayons, produced by Herta. You realise you've been attacked by the Curio, Dice of Dimensionality Reduction. You're now part of the graffiti, casually drawn by Herta with crayons, on the wall of the simulated universe. You kick a brick in exasperation, a pixel gold coin emerges. You want to find out how to get back to the simulated universe. You may climb out from the pipe on your left, or hop onto the brick on your right. I'm going to jump onto the bricks to my right to gain 2 1-star blessings. Yes please. And I'll take that too. I just want to get the new ones. You run into a brawny man from Wildfire who looks out of place with the art style of the world. He strikes a boxing pose and yells, "KO!" Unfortunately, you fail to dodge his punch. You proceed and see a pixel question mark on which you hang your hat. Obviously, this is a save point. You can continue the game later. Delightful. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Right, whap. Give me some upgrades. I did not mean to do that again. I keep doing that. Open. I will upgrade that to give me a good chance, and bam. Yeah, I mean, oh, I did it fucking again. I would like to go back and potentially actually enjoy Cyberpunk. That's me currently. I just want to enjoy. I want to enjoy all the games. I want to look at them and be like, this fills me full of joy, rather than the sadness I feel on a daily basis. Ha! Just kidding. I have antidepressants, so I feel no sadness anymore. In fact, all I feel is the raw pog flowing through my veins. That's not how that works. I'm not a doctor. Don't believe it. Okay, you can do that. These guys might actually be a bit strong. It's fine, we'll win. Watch this, she's going to do a big hit. I think I can win this with auto, so I'm gonna set this on auto while I consider. If I click off now, I'm curious, does this pause the game? It doesn't! Interesting. I figured that would just pause, so I can check some stuff. There's another one. I'd like, because I know there's a paid bot that will post, but so I want to get the VODs up. Okay, this is not going as well as I thought it might. Hang on, let me get back to the game. Need to kill one of you at least. Auto is not getting it done for me. I need to kill you. Yeah. One big hit. You're a problem, but I can't do much with you while the ice guy's on the field. Once the ice guy's gone, I can actually do more with you. Okay, bam. Sorry, yeah, once the fire guy's gone, I mean, I can actually do something with you, because Asta will just attack on the right. Aim to break. Good. Not so good. There we go, that is good. Okay, and then I need March to put a shield up. You're gonna shoot. Oh, that might hurt. That might kill Herta. No, Herta still lives. Just barely, but Herta does still live. Okay, Trailblazer. I'm not just gonna whack that because I need March to put a shield on Herta. She was going to die if I didn't. Herta goes in for a hit. You can attack. You're just barely alive. I might not live the next turn, but that's not good, but we'll get through it. We'll figure something out. Oh, if I hadn't used my skill point, I could have kept you alive. Alright, you're dead. Asta's frozen, which is highly unfortunate, and not at all what I wanted to have happen here. This has gone a lot worse than I thought it would. Okay, things are going poorly, I'll admit. Things are going very poorly. Does that give you a shield, or does that just do damage? That doesn't give you a shield, does it? Fuck. Give yourself a shield. You're gonna attack. You're gonna attack. Give yourself a shield. Don't freeze. Stop freezing. The freezing is a problem. Oh no! Fuck. I should have done the ultimate before that happened. Bollocks. I failed. I was so sure that I would succeed and I failed. My confidence to just go auto and it didn't work. So what do I get the... God damn it. Alright, I need to level up more. I need to get more of that available to me. Let me go to the map. Level rewards. Let's pop back to Pom Pom and see what we can get done here. Pomponus, how are you doing, my friend? Don't be mean to me. How's my Trailblaze level? Level 14? Not level 15. Still can't get the level 15 stuff, so I still can't do the business over this way. What else have we got available to us? Sim Universe Index rewards, redeemable with Herterum. Oh, I could do that. So that's here. Here. Give me some goods. Give me some stuff I can make do with. Yeah, everything's in place. Scientific research, don't think I've seen you before. It's fate to meet each other like this. You don't look busy. How busy shouldn't be just by an existing project, wherever any brainstorming is happening in my head. It's called, wait, what's it called now? You don't say brainstorm anymore, right? It's like mind melding? Why are you mind melding? I can't get you. I can get some of the level up material. But I want to save up for Shadow of Destruction, because that will make my guy better. So what do we want? I know what I want to do. I want to go check the Interastal guide, and I want to go here. Ah, that'll just give me normal stuff. I want to be able to get other good things. I guess we shall continue the plot. Let me go. Yalio Boulder Town. Teleport over to here. I want to get more equipment. I want to be able to equip my guys with better stuff. Dokokai Koka. Man, you have bright enough hair that you look like a real character. You got anything good for me? Only thing missing is a language module. Where do we get that? Leave her alone. That's so annoying. I can't take Farogs. Did I hear what you just said? Why acting like it's a big deal? You did hear it. Whatever, I guess it's okay. It's not a huge secret. You seem new here. What can I do for you? Never mind. Go back to your research. Ooh, inferior something recipe. Delightful. I love picking up a recipe that is called inferior something. Feels good. Everything looks so familiar. Okay, you're already like pogged off, so we'll just keep moving. Monsters, hell yeah. Maybe I should use Serval. I have her now, and also I feel like I'm going to fight robots. Let me level you up a little higher and swap Serval in as opposed to Herta, which means I have to take that off Herta. Confirm. Your tracers, low level because I can't do anything with you right now. Crit rate up. Team setup. Let's go team 2. Quick setup. Me. Serval. Bam. Perfect. Fuck that up. Fuck that up big time. I keep forgetting there's a confirm button in this game and I never press it. Whoa. Camarocho. That's what that sign up there says. This is what Camarocho will look like in the future. Speaking of, I wonder when we're going to get our next Like a Dragon announcement. Because we've had like big Like a Dragon stuff recently, right? We had Gaiden and Infinite Wealth back to back. So we're kind of out of the way of Like a Dragon stuff. I'm wondering when the team is going to show off the next thing. I'd like to retire here. He must have been a good person. Must have. There's no way. Brother's like, man, that's so hot. I'm into this chick. Oh, that's because it looks exactly like the last place. That's why it looks familiar. It's familiar because we were just here. Let's run to Asoko then, my guys. Yeah, because now I have... I'm an idiot. I set up my team and then I didn't change my team. There we go. Because Serval's cool. She has a cool guitar that she uses like a club sometimes. But if I walk over here and I do this, bam, she pulls it out and it looks sick and I completely miss. I like Sabal. Her design's really strong. Most of the character design in this game is really strong, to be fair. I don't think there's any bad character design in this game that I can think of, except the new character coming, because she looks exactly like an old character. Everyone looks very cool, though. I would happily have a figurine of, like, most of the cast. I can't think who I wouldn't have a figurine of. Wait, spicy puffy mushrooms. Spice level, medium, preparation time roughly half an hour. This is just a real ass, that's just a real ass recipe. I can't cook, I can't do that. Hello, pal. Let me hit you with this sick guitar I've got. Yeah, we should be fine. I really want to get Natasha. Once I have Natasha, I'm going to feel a lot better about doing Sim Universe stuff and a lot of the other things. Natasha is my current objective in this game. It's grab a healer and then be able to do more stuff. Okay, my god. Yeah, you get in there, you get in there. Like, the Trailblazer's weird heal overworld ability is fine, it just doesn't do me much good in a fight. Right, can I now equip? Can you... Oh, you already have full gear. Who doesn't have full gear? You? No relics available. Alright, so I'm missing something for a few characters. Twinkly Winky. Ooh. La la. Po. Oh god, I don't know the Teletubby theme. Open the chest. I don't know why the game's a little bit stiff on letting me open stuff or letting me select things. I guess it doesn't want me to do too many things at once. But let me, game. Let me go crazy with it. Let me get like, let me go bust it down city style. Whack. Yeah, we've still got to unlock a lot of the stuff, so we're just kind of meandering through the plot as we go. Which would be fine on a longer stream day, because this is a slightly shorter stream day, because I've got plans later. We're not going to get too much done. I'm hoping to get to Trailblaze level 15 and get Natasha in this stream, which should be doable. Oh, fuck! Which should be doable. I don't know why you are right there. That. And then... Whap. And then wet ass business. Delightful. Yeah. Marvel's Midnight Suns. That's a game I need to continue. Project Wingman, because it has a roguelike mode, and Prof knows what I like. He knows how to convince me. Oh, I thought that would be more complicated. There's no Like a Dragons currently, sadly. There's no more Like a Dragon to play. You're a few levels higher. But you are weak to ice, so we might be able to get this done. Weak to ice and fire, so let's start by giving you a shield. Hit them with the big hit, and then go from there. Saval can do a... no, Saval can do a group attack. This Trailblazer is going to get a group attack regardless, so I can break. Yeah, that'll do. Big ol' hits. A little bit problematic that you're going to lower our speed, but that's fine. Good. That's ideal. Please freeze them again, because if you can freeze the big boss again, I might be able to avoid it doing anything. Nice. Big ol' blast. With a cool sick-ass guitar attack. Delightful. And now it's just fighting a guy. And I can fight a guy. Yeah, protect the Dasta. That's fires a shot. Windwalker, a little bit scary. Oh good, you're just going to attack all three of them. That's a little awkward for me, my guy. I'd prefer if you didn't. Give Serval a shield as a just in case. You do a basic attack and you should be broken by this. Good. Nice. Shield yourself. You can bounce on it silly style, and then we do one more. Okay, BA. Windwalker's a little scary, but this should freeze and hopefully kick it out of its potential lock-on ability. This is the real measure of this game, is if I can beat something that's 6 levels above me. With okay play. Because this isn't good play, this is just okay play. Have to protect Asta. And then Asta needs to go in for a hit. Weird to me that you're not attacking the Trailblazer. I really wish you would. It would do me a service if you could. Cool electric move. Right, protect Serval, because Serval will go down if not. Whack it. Bounce on it. Hit it. Well, no, don't bounce on it. You hit that. Save your ult for when it comes back, I think. Let it recharge and then save your. Ooh. Bam, bam, bam. You both live through that enough, and I think we win here. Delightful. I'm still okay at video games. Okay, I haven't won yet, but we're still okay at video games. Easy money. I will take my my loins, my spoils of loin. Hey, and I think that gives me equipment for good old Asta. Have some of that. Mobile games, not me, Mario, never. I've never played a mobile game in my life. This is a PC game. This is an Xbox game. Look, I'm playing with an Xbox controller. See, it's real. It's real. Okay, I've broken my controller. that fucked up my controller somehow. I think it's because it ran out of charge or something, or I pressed a button. Let me just plug that in. How you doing, Maro? This is a no summoning run. I don't know if you've caught any of the others, but this is a no, like, we're not doing any actual gacha mobile stuff in this. We're just playing it like a regular ass video game and seeing what we can get done, which should be fine. We should actually be totally okay to do that. But I'm curious what kind of challenges, what kind of like high-level endgame stuff when we get to it we can get done via just using a bunch of free characters. You're scared that okay, now the unfortunate thing, Mara, is the reason why I'm playing this like this is because I have my own save and I play the shit out of that. I mobile game like a fucking madman and you can't stop me. I'm out there going, ooh, yeah, give me the pulls, give me the fucking dopamine, give me the serotonin injections into my ass as I pull my 15th 4-star character that doesn't do anything. So get ready for that. But I don't stream that one. That's for me to play in my depraved quiet time. You go like that, delightful. You're doing well, excellent. What are you playing recently, Mario? What's been your? Because I can't recall the last time I saw one of your Twitter reviews, and I enjoy your Twitter reviews immensely. They are something I look forward to very often. Did I see you said that you were going to stop doing them, or is that just like a nightmare I had one day? Because that sounds like a nightmare I would have one day, but I'd like to hope not. Yoink. Bounce on it silly style. Delightful. Princess Peach Showtime, hey! Which you're totally playing on your Switch. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I get it. I get it. I understand what you're saying. Your new Nintendo Switch that you love very much. How is it? Is it good? Because it looked very cool. It looked like a grand time. And I am intrigued by it. Don't get in the fight. Who do I want to hit you with? Asta, I think. This is actually a bit of an awkward one. What are you weak to? Wind? Dan Hung. My boy. Can I level you up to max? No, I can't do much to you. Alright, fine. We're just going to do this like a regular ass person. Bam! I beat the other one. And if I can beat the other one, I reckon I can deal with you. So, have to keep Asta alive. So Asta is going to get all of our shielding. She is my ace in the hole here. Hit the U with a Y. Yeah, it looks like a good time. Also, I imagine it's going to be probably our last... why does my controller keep losing connection? I think I'm running out of charge, and that's the problem. My controller keeps losing connection because I'm losing charge. Okay. Really need you to not attack a character I've not shielded? I need you to attack the character I have. Okay, well, fine. You're just gonna not attack the right people. I get it. The one time. It's decent, though. It's more of a filler game. It's just mechanics great, no, not too in-depth for what you can do with it. Does it look like it has the capacity for an expansion at some point? That will do more. Because I do feel like it's a game that looks like it could have some cool additions with it. And Nintendo have been doing their DLC business, right? They have been engaging in creating additional content for their video games. As crazy as that sounds. Right, hit you with a bounce on a silly style, which is still not good enough, but it's something. Use this to build up energy. Okay, that is worrying, because Serval will die on the next turn if I can't get shield on it. We found like good foundation needs to elaborate on it. I hope they do, because I feel like Nintendo sometimes experiment with stuff and then never go anywhere with it. Like Princess Peach Showtime seems like it could become a little mini franchise, right? I like the idea of a more Peach-centric game, but Nintendo sometimes tries a new thing and then never goes back to it. Like they tried to make Paper Mario and then they never went back to it after Super Paper Mario on the Wii. They never made a second one. Sorry, a fourth one. That would be the fourth Paper Mario after that. Not a single additional Mario game. Like Super Mario RPG, that just got kind of turned into other games. Keep Astra alive. I don't know if I'm going to win this fight. This fight feels like if I had Dan Hang, I could maybe get there. Yeah, that kills the march. You can bounce on it, but I still think we get killed here. Ooh. No, my damage output's not going to be high enough. We get close, but the damage output's not going to be good enough, because you'll do that. Freezes Asta. Hammer's about to slow down and focus on personal life shit. That's fair. That's fair enough. This is the personal life shit, how you're going to give me a big old smooch in 20 minutes, because you're outside my door, but I have a lock that takes 20 minutes to open. It better be. What's wrong with Sealy? Dude, monsters love supplies. They gobble them up. That's all that rubbing alcohol. They love it. So someone else is coming and stealing stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Arkham time. Activate my eagle vision. So I can use my Witcher eyes to detect. Oh, you playing anything other than Princess Peach? A silly showtime, having a good time, gaming business? A child! Kill it. Kill him! Clearly he's fake. If it's so dangerous, he couldn't have gotten here, so murder him. If you were a real child, you'd have been killed by now, so I'm going to have to make that so. Mario Golf on 3DS before the servers die next month, man. That's so sad. There's just gonna be like a legacy of stuff that, like, the immediate one that comes to mind, Fire Emblem, had like Spot Pass stuff where you could. Fire Emblem Awakening had Spot Pass DLC, which I assume you're just not going to be able to get anymore, where you could get a bunch of extra characters for your army. And then Fate has the whole visiting other people's castle stuff. Can you share them? We need it for the injured people. Fates has the sharing castle stuff. What else is there? Shimigami Tensei has like shared demons. Yeah, play Awakening again. Awakening's a good time. It's just sad to think of like a whole era of video game just kind of disappearing. Like, the games themselves will be there, but the functionality won't. And there's going to be no dummy function that will be patched in to let you do it. I'm not going to give you that much money. How much is 200 shield worth? I don't know currency.
高くはないけど、あいにく今はお財布を持ってない。本気で渡すつもり？
It's not expensive.
言ったでしょ？こいつはコスト泥で。
Yeah. Like even just like for Fire Emblem Fates, even if it was just like a patch that dummied in a randomized castle and it checks your 3DS clock and you can visit it once a day. Bam, there's something. Yeah. Game preservation just isn't because there's so much online functionality to stuff. Like it's very difficult to preserve a lot of it. There's like Dragalia Lost was a Nintendo mobile game. An original IP Nintendo mobile game that was just shut down, and Dragalia is now like unplayable. All of those characters that were created, all of those stories, all of those events just gone. I assume there's a fan thing for it somewhere, but it's not as accessible anymore. Dragalia was neat. I played a bit of it and it was neat. I didn't like latch onto it, but it did have some neat stuff going on. And it feels like it was going to be a base for then other Dragalia games. You know how like Grand Blue has the fighting game and then the recent RPG release back in January? I think it was January. Like that's cool, like using that IP to do more. It felt like Dragalia would maybe have something like that coming, and it never did because it didn't make gangbuster money like Fire Emblem Heroes does. Also, speaking of, why is Fire Emblem Heroes the Nintendo mobile game that has pogged off monetarily? That shit would hit top of like income charts constantly. Fire Emblem Heroes makes Nintendo so much money. And I didn't think the Fire Emblem fanbase was that solid. I mean, I played it and there's some fan servicey stuff, but I guess it's like, I guess Fire Emblem fans are somewhat starved. Not like as much anymore, but they were somewhat starved at the time of release. At least classic Fire Emblem fans, who still are kind of starved, they still don't get all the goods. And to be fair, it was solid. From what I played of it, it was a perfectly cromulent video game. Like mobile game. It's one of the few mobile games I played for like an extended period of time. Like I played a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes and I'd never go back now, but Fire Emblem did pog off from Awakening. Awakening to me though was like the Persona 4 of Fire Emblem, and then Three Houses is the Persona 5, if you know what I mean. Persona 4 built a runway with which Persona 5 took off from, and I feel like Awakening built a runway with which Three Houses took off from. That should be specifically Persona 4 Golden, but you know what I mean. Echoes is still my favourite. I wish they would make another Fire Emblem Echoes. I wish they'd make an Echoes genealogy game, but Shadows of Valentia is my favourite Fire Emblem game. I love that game. But yeah, you're right, put it on the map. And it was like, it was built as a, we think this might be our last one, so let's put all the good stuff in. Turns out, if you just put all your good stuff in one game, people like it. So hang on, what quest was it again? A returner event. Give 2,400 reserve Trailblaze power. Holy shit, that's a lot of power. There's all these events going on. We're not accepting anything from any of them, though. I just want to see. It's lying in rust, which is not my current one. I need to be level 21 for that. And this is the pass will return as an avalanche. I'm hoping Switch 2 announcement happens relatively soon, though. I'm really intrigued to see what that is going to look like. Like, it seems to be coming, right? But I want to know what the Switch 2 will look like. What is the form factor of it, perhaps? Level it, you guys. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button? No, I didn't. Oh my god, I'm gonna die? You're gonna kill someone? What level are you guys? Oh, you're level 26 as well. Wow, this is just a level 26 fiend area. Yeah, we're gonna have a rough time here. That performance at least not the face, which is too bad without optimizing for it. Yeah. Like, I think the current rumor was that it would be potentially as powerful as a PlayStation 4 Xbox, like, series console. Like, sorry, PlayStation 4 Xbox One console. Which makes sense to me, right? Because we have handheld PCs that are around that power level right now. From a lot of places. I just hope that Nintendo can at least get their own games to run more stably. Like, I didn't have issues with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but I get that a lot of people did. Breath of the Wild, I'll give less... Honestly, I'll give Breath of the Wild less flack for, because Breath of the Wild was a Wii U game that was then kind of brought over to the Switch. Tears of the Kingdom, I didn't have any problems, but I believe there were issues. Yeah, we're not strong enough. Oh, my light cone levels, I forgot I need to level them up as well. That actually makes sense. If that's why I'm dying, that makes a lot of sense. Light cone enhanced. Well, you're actually alright. Let me just level up some of you. Bam. Oh no, you're actually all fine. Light cone levels are too low, my ass, video game. You lied to me. You're not max level though, so let me max you out. I'm honestly just looking forward to more third-party stuff. Like, I got the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection on my Switch recently because it went on sale again, and I love the Assassin's Creed games, and the idea of playing them on my Switch sounds really fun. That is kind of my interaction with the Switch as a console. It is, what can you give me that I would love to play while I'm on the toilet? Skyrim was one. Skyrim is probably one of my favorite Switch games. It's the game that made me enjoy Skyrim the most. It's the game... It's the platform that made me enjoy Skyrim the most. I just want to play more of my video games on the go on my Switch. And a Steam Deck is very big. Not too big. Doable, but, you know, big enough that I'm like, man... And also, I own a Switch currently, and I want to play Nintendo games. And I'm not one for sailing the seas currently at this moment in my time. I'm just going to run by all of you. I don't fear you. I have no issue with sailing the seas. I just don't do it right now. It's not my it's not my thing. Mostly because I'm in a position where oh, God damn it. I'm in a position where I can't buy anything anytime whenever I like, but I can buy them down the line and therefore do not feel the need to pirate. But I don't begrudge. I don't, and also pirating from a AAA company is barely pirating, right? If you pirate from a AAA company, their AAA video game, that's like it's like stealing from Walmart. Does it count? Now, if you pirate indie games, there's a bigger issue there. I'm like, it's more of a kind of like a moral question to me. But like, you're not, if you weren't gonna buy it in the first place, making it difficult for you to pirate it isn't going to force you to buy. You're probably just not going to buy it, right? Enemy behind me? That's a big one. But I like owning I like physical media. I love owning my video games physically. That's why I was wavering around my copy of Marvel Midnight Suns, because I like having a disc. Which is why I don't play on PC as much. Because I love having a disc. I almost need it to feel good. I like having a physical copy of stuff, so I take a Hong Kong to explain this game. You're a space traveler. You're called the Trailblazer. You blaze a trail across the stars, helping people's problems from different little planets, saving them from their folly and issues. You're a good person. It's got a slight Disco Elysium influence. There's some of the writing and some of the interactions feel very disco-esque, but it's pretty good. Fun fact, the word misogyny is... Sorry, the word misogyny is waifu. No, the word waifu was caught by my misogyny filter, apparently. I will allow that. It does look like a waifu harem. But we're not doing any summons, so we're not doing a waifu gaming. We're doing regular, run-of-the-mill RPG gaming. There's no summons in this. We're just going to be using the characters that we can acquire via the various in-game means. So there's going to be no summoning whatsoever. If you come here for the dopamine of seeing a 5-star flash across your screen, well, guess what? That doesn't happen here. Also, no limited time stuff. Like, currently there's a 5-star character available in the limited time... There's a limited time, like, login thing. You can get it from the mailbox, but because it's limited time and it won't be available to all players, I'm not using them. I'm not acquiring them. I'm only going to be using stuff that is usable from the get-go for any player. So anything that would be limited time, we're not using. Hello, Cloudy! I hope you're well. We finally returned to Star Rail. Took us long enough. And Lewis! God, everybody's popped in for a sec. How you all doing, gamers? Hope you're all well. Also, it's a turn-based RPG, and it's pretty good at it. I enjoy the mechanics of this game a lot, which is why I play it on my own. Cloudy, you play Star Rail, right? I'm remembering that correctly? Are you getting Archer on? Have you got an Archer on? You did get Archer on! Good work. Proud of you. Someone I know got Archer on in one temple. They had four pity, and they did one temple, so they were at like 14 pity, and they got Archer. You got the light cone as well? Fuck yeah. I got Serval. I took Serval. You tried the Breath of the Wild Honk game? What's the difference between this and Genshin? Genshin is an open world Breath of the Wild-esque game that has more action-based combat. This is a zone-based game. Like open zone, you can walk around them and explore, but it's you go from zone to zone, and it's turn-based. Also, Genshin is sort of fantasy, and this is futuristic kind of sci-fi. And I like this, but I'm not the biggest fan of Genshin. Who's the King Kitsuragi? Danhang. Or me, on a good day. I like this game a lot. I'm a big fan of this game. I've really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of cool stuff. There's also better, less odd puzzles. Yeah, there's good stuff in this game. I have a good time. I have a grand time in this game, and I'm playing it like I like this game enough that I'm playing it on stream, and I also have my own save on my phone. I play it all the time. Like, all the time. I mean, currently like a little bit daily because I'm keeping up with it. Until there's a character I want to get coming soon. Cloudy, I'm aiming for Aventurine. I didn't get Sparkle. I wanted to get Sparkle. Didn't get her. Did all my pulls I could, didn't get her. But I'm aiming for Aventurine. Archeron, I don't need. I don't need another Nihility character. I have too many Nihility characters. Firefly! Mm. Who's the warrior of this game? Who is the warrior of this game? Who do I have in my characters? Herder. Herder's the warrior of this game because she owns a multi-billion, like... She has money. Well, no, she doesn't know. That'd be Asta, actually. No! Danheng's Kim. Some kind of toy. Aka, soretomo ao? It's a slide. I'm just looking at a slide. Sampo! Yeah, actually, Sampo's a warrior. That makes sense. Couldn't out-wrestle him. Why are you going around trying to out-wrestle people, Seely? How boorish. How boorish of you. I actually want to check something. Let me go here and then Nameless Honor. Is it Nameless Honor? No, not Nameless Honor. Do not activate Nameless Honor. I specifically don't want to activate Nameless Honor. I didn't activate you! You're not allowed to pretend like I activated you. I want to check here. Okay, we're still in this. We're still in this. We don't have the other. Nameless Honor is the battle pass, which means it's limited time, which means I don't want to do it. Anything that's like limited time, I don't want to do. Serval, I've accounted for being that every player will get her on launch. So, like, you start the game and you can claim her for a year. That counts enough to me. Why won't I whale? Because I don't whale on this account! I mean... I should show off my actual account at some point. I've got a lot of big stuff in there. E6 Herder. I'm a real honker. Yeah, we can get E6 Herder, which will be nice. Oh yeah, because the recent, the last Sim universe is like guaranteed E6 Herder now, right? A bunny rabbit eating by an owl. So that'll be fun when we eventually get to it in the next like 200 years. Could it be when you were a child? You ate a snow globe? I don't know. What I'd like to do is be playing this a little bit before every stream. Like do a pre-stream where I play this for like half an hour to an hour before we go into whatever we're actually playing. I just need to get in there. A new 4-star after Herta would be cool. What I would most like would be that you pick. That they give you like maybe a small selection and you can pick in like the next sim universes. So you can get different 4-stars. That would be a bit much. So I could see them instead selecting a specific 4-star or just giving you another Herta and being like, there you go, you get a free summon. I do not have any faults on Boot Hill. Like I believe Boot Hill might not have any faults in their head. I am as surprised about Boot Hill being added as everybody else was. I've got no idea what's going on with that. Boot Hill's some fucking guy. You were too little to remember clearly. I agree with that. I can't remember anything from my childhood, except the fact that at one point I was a child. It's weird to think that we were all a lot shorter at one point. At some point in our lives, at some point in my life, I was not just shorter, I was short relative to my peers. I am now currently tall relative to a lot of my peers, but at one point in my life, I was a short person relative to my peers and was picked on for it. Or picked on because of it. I wasn't picked on for being short, I was picked on, and being short enabled it. What's the plot of my Honkai fanfic? Immediately, Yoshi turns up. Yoshi replaces the Trailblazer, runs into the Astral Express, and everybody just kind of hangs out with Yoshi. Like, they don't go on any missions, they just hang out with Yoshi. They're like, whoa, Yoshi, you've got such a cool tongue, and Yoshi goes, wow. And it's like, wow, gaming. Shame on them. It was funny, because I've told this story before, I had my growth spurt over a summer, and I came back, and it was in middle school, and I came back, and I saw the guy who would pick on me from a distance, and he was actually like up a hill, because our school had this small hill you go up to get to like some of the other buildings. Saw me from a distance, like I could see in his face from a distance, like his face lit up when he saw me, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy. Walked all the way up to me, and as he got closer to me, he got a lot smaller than I remembered him being, and I must have been a lot bigger than he remembered me being. And he walked up to me, looked up at me, and went, you right? And then walked off, and then I never had any problems with him again. So kids, if you're being bullied, just get taller. For him, just get taller. Who does you? No one does Yoshi Vor. That's my Fire Emblem fanfic. Also, Bronya's having a tragic. She's telling about her backstory, about how she can't do anything and she's useless. And the sea is like, how dare you? Ranmei feeding Archer on grapes while Black Swan watches. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I guess Seely's wah really. My nose is really itchy. She said Bakamatai! Why do we have noses? Like, what is the primary function of the nose? Other than to annoy me, because mine itches like crazy inside. I want to just spray with a bunch of goo. To smell, I can smell with my eyes. If you can't smell with your eyes, you're not smell maxing enough. All of my senses have been attuned to whiff. You put me in a room, you block my nose, and I'll hear the smell of crackling. To itch it? Fuck! I can itch anything though. I can itch every part of my body and a lot more joy. You're jealous? You should be, because I made it up. It's not breathing. No one breathes through their nose. That's a lie we tell kids so that they don't open their mouths as much. This is like my character's just hanging out with these two ladies who are flirting with one another, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here too. When you say it's for the girls and the gays, can you also say it's for me, the girls and the gays, and the Trailblazer? Thanks, guys. Guys, can I leave? There are people dying in the clinic. I get it. You guys are having a lovely little day, indulging in your memories. There are men and women and children who are burning to death in the clinic. I don't really know why they're burning to death, but they should probably be bleeding out, but I've already said burning to death, so they're burning to death in the clinic, and we're fucking about. Oh yeah, we should leave them alone. The only thing left to find is painkillers. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you two look lovingly in each other's eyes, and we'll go actually, you know, save some lives. Musicians of Bellabog. With friends on their journey, the trip was more lively. The three animals all complained about their masters, and their steps were ever faster. Then they heard a voice agreeing with them in snow. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what you say is so true. The black old cat led its friends towards the voice and found a rooster screeching on top of a broken fence. Before the three friends could speak, the rooster was quick to squeak. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Snow all fell down. Squash my village gone. You're all carrying backpacks, looking for tourist tracks. The old cat shook its head and answered, Meow, meow, meow. We're in no mood to wander. Bellabog's right ahead. Can be found and its weather's warm all year rounder. You like to train your voice all day? Why not go with us to make a name and stay? The rooster nodded hurriedly and perched atop the old donkey's back, urging everyone to depart. But soon the loud rooster said something else. Cock-a-doodle-doo. By the way, do you all have to rhyme when you talk normally? Woof, woof, woof. You don't talk in rhyme normally either? The old hound tilted its head to look at the rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo, I heard you talk like that, so I just copied you all. The other three friends fell silent with not a whisper for a long while. This game does have reading, just like Disco Elysium. Games have reading, because games are made from Disco Elysium. The rib of Disco Elysium made games. Let's fuck up this child. I'm a goner. Sorry, kid, you've got a robot with you. I must murder you. The robots are my enemy. I still don't have Clara in my main account, and she's great, and I want to use her in my main account. I'm just look, you've disabled the robot. Shouldn't you be the one leaving Missy? I'm not that rude. I'm looking for medicine. Robot. I am fodder. I am fodder. Activating fodder mode. You're a miner. Oh no, sorry, different kind of miner. Can't be like all the miners are no different. You're one of them. Thank you. Is Svarog here? I'd like to give him a big old smooch. I'd like to kiss the big sexy robot with a trench coat. He's so cute, man. He's so hot. I don't have Clara and Svarog, and I desire them carnally. Svarog! I desire Svarog! Not them! Fuck! Svarog doesn't... He probably goes by they, them. Okay, it's fine. No, Kanji, it's fine! I misspoke! Oh no. We're stealing some painkillers from a small child. Don't be ashamed of my carnals. Fuck. Look, those are the kind of carnals you should be ashamed of. You can carn however you want. I'm gonna carn all over you, Joe. It's gonna be grand. I'm gonna get carnals all up in your business. In a few weeks, I'm gonna be carnaling up in your bag. He stands guard at the huge pillar, stopping people. There must be some error in his system. The dude's fucked up. You heard what people said about FF7 without performance mode, but this is crazy. Wait, they patched performance mode recently. What do you mean? Like, they patched it so you can now select smooth or sharp and sort out whatever the problem was. So whatever people have been saying about FF7 performance mode doesn't count for the current version of it. Sounds a lot like the Supreme Guardian, as far as I'm aware. Because they patched it to add a sharp and soft mode so you can deal with some of the visual issues. Now personally, I don't get it. I don't think I have the visual, like, optical nerves to understand what the issue is with performance mode. I don't have the power. Graphics in my stream today are completely different from what they were. Fuck! It was a bit! You were doing a bit on me! That's my gamer rage. I throw the cover for my camera. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. What's the most carnal video game? Meat and Fuck Kingdom on Newgrounds. Don't ask me again. Classic Redditor moment. I've been gamered. Or Meat and Fuck Holiday. Wait, what's the one where it's like you own an island? Mario, I suspect you would understand me, right? What's the best adult-only video game on Newgrounds, and why is it The Binding of Isaac? Animal Crossing, that's the one. If you had to enter a sexual relationship with any Animal Crossing character, is that an actual game you mentioned in our DMs before, C Gamers? I'm recommending the good stuff. Meat and Fuck is a series of adult video games that are on Newgrounds. I believe it's like Meat and Fuck Kingdom and then Meat and Fuck Road Trip and all sorts of stuff. Why do I know about them? Because I was going through it back when I was younger. I was on Newgrounds, I was looking at cool stuff, and what do I find? I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go play this fun video game on Newgrounds. It's got tanks and they shoot. Hang on, what's in this side bit? Adult only, I'll click on this and then it's fucking Starfire from Teen Titans getting pounded from every angle by a tentacle monster that was in the film that I never watched. I've never seen the Teen Titans film, I just know there's a big tentacle monster in it because of that one fucking animation. I'm ruined, man. Inside and out, I'm ruined. Also, yeah, if you had to, like, engage in sexual intercourse with one Animal Crossing character, who would it be and why would it be Apollo? You hate how you know that animation? I'm not the only one! Look, man, Newgrounds is a place. There's a lot of really good quality animation. A lot of voice actors got their start on Newgrounds, right? Like the voice actor for 2B in English got her start in Newgrounds animations. I believe she was in some of the Awesome series from Egoraptor. Blathers would treat me right. No, he fucking wouldn't. Sorry, I don't mean to get, like, actually angry, but Blathers wouldn't treat me right. The dude's a piece of shit. He doesn't do any of his fucking job. He just sits around and, like, talks about how he hates bugs. Blathers is a bad person. He is fuckable, though, so... Maybe I'm angry because I want to fuck Blathers. That's probably it. I'm so angry. Such a Reddit stream this afternoon. I don't know, man! I play one gacha game and I turn into a Redditor. You can't just say Reddit. It's not... It's too powerful. Yeah, Kira Buckland. Kira Buckland's cool. But I believe she got her start at Newgrounds. A lot of, like, voice actors, I believe. A lot of voice actors I remember, which are none of them. Lying in Rust. Is Lying in Rust the one I needed to do? To actually get Natasha. Need to count out my blather sensual tension. I'll do it. Yay! If I do this, I'll get Natasha and I'll finally have a fucking healer and I can actually heal people. My next actual character. Hallelujah. Unfortunately, I don't have a light cone for you, so I can't do any... Like, I can't use you very well. Let's just confirm. Apollo's up there for me, but I think I just like... Apollo is my favourite Animal Crossing villager. Because he's a big eagle who likes space, and I vibe with that. If I had to pick a special character, like one of the unique ones, I think I would pick the... Monsters Destroy some of them. Who would I pick out of the special characters? You know, in Animal Crossing New Leaf, you have the male, like, pelican characters? Like, you have the one that's during the day and the one that's during the night. I think I would pick the one during the night. Because I suspect she owns a strap-on, and that intrigues me. Because I want to know what a strap-on in the Animal Crossing universe looks like. I was going to say Kingdom. The Meat and Fuck Animal Crossing Kingdom. Oh, what if the... Okay, next Animal Crossing game. I'm going to pitch it right now. The next Animal Crossing game is going to have a theme of it being medieval, and it's going to be called Animal Kingdom, and you're going to build up a castle, and you're going to, like... You're not going to have villagers. You're going to build up a small township. I'm calling it now. If I'm wrong... I'm wrong. I'm not going to put any nuts on the table for that one. Sorry, Natasha. I was talking about Animal No, I'm not small friends with anyone. You just looked up, I'm wrong? Fuck you. Ah! If I'm wrong, Phyllis will peg me. Win-win! Look, I'm just saying. Bet they look kind of freaky, right? Because in Animal Crossing, you wouldn't just have a regular human phallus or the dragon dildo. Every type of animal would probably have a strap-on for their respective animal penis. Like the ducks would have the corkscrew. So I think we could get something going there. And now I have, if we go down over here, we have Natasha. So I actually have a healer. Let's run all the way over to her. I don't have a light cone for her, because I don't have a healer light cone. I could just give you this for stats. I'll just give you that for the stats. Level up a bunch. I don't have a healer light cone currently. I need to obtain one from somewhere. I will give you recommended gear. This convo's turning you back to Jesus. Jesus would agree with me. If Jesus would disagree with me, then why did he give ducks corkscrew penises? Checkmate. Okay. Now I'm gonna go try and do the sim universe. I wanna do the sim universe. I wanna see if I can succeed at my roguelike business, because I love my roguelike business. Get me in there. Jesus is not a furry. Jesus is 100% a furry. If Jesus isn't a furry, then why are there furries? The echidna one would skate. What's the echidna one? What's the one that has a hook? Because it's duck corkscrew, and then there's one that's got like a hook. I want you all to think of your favourite Animal Crossing characters and how they have funny peens. I haven't leveled up Natasha. I just got her. I didn't actually bother to level her up. Let's go here. First, are you asking what would be Jesus's fursona? That's a good question. Why beaver? Or is that yours? What would Jesus' fursona? No, Jesus' fursona would be a lion. That's why the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe has Aslan in it. No, it's a lion. There was the guy who wrote Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, T.J. Eliot, or whatever his name was. It works. Echidnas have no. It has 4 tips. Holy shit. The next Animal Crossing game better have like a dildo collection where you can get one of every single animal, or it's a bad game. Shielded characters take less damage when a character uses their... freezes an enemy, gain energy. Yeah, TJ Elliott, I don't remember. There's a type of wood frog that can come back to life. It's a lion! It's clearly a lion! Also, this lady has a grenade launcher. She's a healer, but she has a grenade launcher. It's 100% a lion. I'm taking no notes on this. TJ Elliott, which is not the guy's name. I just don't remember the T.S. Elliott? T.S. Lewis? Is it T.S. Lewis? I don't... Look, I can't read! Jesus would know. He may be a pacifist, but the point is, your fursona, you're not... Like, you don't become aggressive because you're a lion. You become passionate because you're a lion. And so the Jesus can more better passionately make love to me. Because lions are a passionate animal. The fucked up thing about VODly someone uploading more now, and that we'll have the VODs up, is that this is going to be on the internet forever at some point. This stream will be on the internet forever. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit all over again. The lion, the wood frog, and the fillers from Animal Crossing. Exactly. See, you get it now. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Being a furry isn't only about sexual power levels. It is to me. Trust me. I don't like that you put a full stop on that. That's scary. Lost media baby when Twitch goes under. Hey, no, because the VODs are going on YouTube. The VODs are currently being uploaded on YouTube as we speak, on my VODly Someone channel. So we will have VODs. Hit you with the big stick. Good hits, good hits. If you could... It's raining. If you could choose a fursona for me, what would you pick? Because I know what everyone would pick. It would be the most powerful of animals, the tortoise. Because tortoises are... Oh no, not the Svarog bit! Look, no one clipped it right, so we're fine. The badger? Why the badger? You clipped it! Fuck! Alright. Also, the clips will be going up on Vaguely Someone, so quick update, because I've updated it, but I'll say it again. Clips from this channel will be going up on my Vaguely Someone YouTube channel, where I want to do more videos but never do, because I'm fucking lit. And then the VODs will be going up on Vodly Someone, a channel for VODs. Okay, when characters do damage with their ultimate, it counts as that. Nice. Hell yeah. What do you mean I exude badger? What the fuck is a badger? Sorry, no. What does the look? I know what a badger is. Many people are saying I don't know what a badger is. That is a lie. That is a lie created by the woke left to discredit me. I know what badgers are. What are the like marking characteristics of a badger? That they're sexy? I don't know. Badgers are hot. I get it, right? Everybody knows it. Everybody agrees that badgers are hot. But, like, what does that mean? Shielded characters increase their attack by 40% of the shield they have on them. Yes, please. Heavily built omnivorous nocturnal mammal, typical of the weasel family, typically having a grey and black coat. You're scared of badgers, so it tracks. What? First off, who's scared of Badger? Second off, who's scared of me? The most cromulent fellow around. Fun fact, the Oxford English Dictionary added a bunch of Japanese words recently, including, I believe, tonkatsu. And the word cromulent. Badgers are the smartest mammal. How do you say that when you're here, Cloudy? You're the smartest mammal. We're just living in your shadow. I actually need the follow-up attack stuff because I want the follow-up attack business. Hello. Ah. What's the dumbest mammal? Don't say me. Don't say me. Badgers are scary smart. If they're so smart, why can't they see in the light? Cloudy, no, you're the smartest mammal. There's no joke there. People who play music on the bus out loud, that's actually very spot on. I'll accept that. That is the correct answer. People who play music on the bus out loud are the dumbest mammal. Karens, don't say that. Not Karen. Not my friend Karen. When the whole Karen stuff like started picking up track, I felt bad because obviously Joe and I, we both know Karen, and I like Karen, and I'm like, poor Karen. But she spells her name differently, so she's a good Karen. She's one of the good ones. I didn't read any of this. Hang on a minute. You encounter a doll whose body is 3 times as tall as its head. It has straw-like hair made of ropes and a counter on its stomach. You open its manual, which reads, "This is a doll to vent extreme emotions on. They bite a heart in their own likeness. They wish to see themselves beaten up. The worse the beating is, the happier they will get, and the more gold coins they will award you." No, Aha is not involved in the quality control process. I pat it lightly. Aha's doll does not react in the number. This like looks a bit Disco Elysium-y, just visually. Aha's doll does not react and the number on the counter remains unchanged. You suck! Hit it hard. I won't have Aha looking down on me. When the number on the counter increases rapidly, when it reaches 21474833647, it suddenly shifts to 0. This is an integer overflow. You spite the manufacturer, still using 32-bit systems to store data in one world. You gain nothing. What is this? Some kind of Disco Elysium? There are actually Disco Elysium references in this. Like, full on. Which is pretty pog. I will buy this. That's a picture of Teddy's persona on the card. That's true. So I might... Instead of Astra, I might run... Didn't mean to do that. I might run Herder instead. Yeah, we're gonna run Herder. How do I change my team again? How do I change my team? Party setup. Pogjers. No, I need Asta. I can't not run Asta. Alright, no, I am running Astra. I'm not going to run Herder. We're fine. We're fine. We'll stop doing that, me. Just stop doing that to yourself. Get short of my big grenade launcher. Right, this time we're going to win this, because I lost last time. B. Hit you with the big ice boy. And I'm going to auto this for a little bit, until the stuff looks like it's going wrong. We'll auto. I failed to auto. I'm actually going to play the... I guess I'm playing it. I'm not autoing. Right, you're going to do a basic attack. I don't want to use your special until we've broken this thing properly and killed it. That's fine. Frosty Absorption is a minor issue. Rain of Purifying Flames, still fine. And then Molten Fusion is a-okay. I can hit you with that. Keep hitting you, just whittle you down slightly with acid. We're doing a lot better though, so I feel good. And then you're going to get hit with the business. So I can hit you with the business one more time. Excellent. For the sake of breaking them, rules are made. Bang. Oh, so she shoots the bear to rain pretty stuff down on us to make us stronger. I think we can auto this actually. I think I'm strong enough to not worry. Yeah, this is fine. My team's good. My team's a-okay. Yeah, so shorts are going to go up on the Vaguely Summer channel. We're actually, look at this, content creation is occurring, mostly because I've gained some, like, help from somebody who's a lot better at it than me, but content creation is occurring. I do the bit where I just talk nonsensically for 4 hours in the hopes that there's about 5 minutes of quality content, and then that 5 minutes of quality content will be distilled into a 20-minute clip, and that 20-minute clip of me potentially implying that I want to get spit roasted by a robot and a child will be posted up on the internet forever. Fantastic. This is the problem with stream of consciousness streamers, right? Because there's like 3 types of streamer. There's the high quality professional streamer who's good at the video game, who are like, okay, we're gonna push mid, we're gonna jump up the top, I'm gonna come in their ass, and then they're gonna die, and they're like a billion viewers who are going, actually, if you get a plus 2% to your cock measurement, then you'll win 20 seconds faster. And they're like, actually, you don't know what the fuck you're on about. I'm a professional. Then you've got streamers who are just like, yeah, bro. I wouldn't do that. And then you've got streamers who are like stream of consciousness streamers, who just talk endlessly about nothing of value, and that's me. And it's the fact that I can talk endlessly about nothing of value that might give it value, but, you know, most of the time it just gets me in trouble. Like you said, Mary, with the FBI. I want to be one of those, I want to be that middle streamer where you get like 200,000 viewers as you rattle off the most inane opinions in the world, where you're like, video game bad, the developers of this game are lazy because they did not do the thing that I think they should do, and that means every developer is lazy because they can't make video games like I would make video games. What do you mean? How do you make a video game? I've got no idea, it's not my job. Asmongold, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, Cloudy. What do you mean? Asmongold's fucking crazy to me that man has as big... Wasn't Asmongold on a different channel? Right, Asmongold was his alt channel because he had a World of Warcraft channel, and then he had an alt channel where he streamed like... His main channel was like a character he was playing, and then he had Asmongold, which was kind of more him. And then he just entirely shifted to Asmongold. Zach Raw, that was it. So it was Asmongold and Zach Raw, but now he's just Zach Raw. I don't remember, man. But Asmongold's crazy. That man needs, like, help. Help that I won't give him, and I will instead just, from my ivory tower so low below him, I'll just make jokes about it. And this will come and bite me in the ass 20 years later when I run into him at PAX, because I've saved up all my money just to go to PAX once in the hopes of finally making it as a streamer. Finally! I run into him and I'm like, oh, it's Asmongold, and he'll go, I saw that one Honkai Star Rail stream you did 20 years ago. Get out of here. And then he'll point at me and I'll combust with the power of 1,000 suns that he's built up from making fun of video game companies for that long. I'll become nothing more than another stain on his wall. Yes, another stain on his wall. There's so many stains on that man's wall. It's okay, Mr. Oleg, we'll be fine. Your dad works as Zach Ryan, he's gonna tell him? Shit. He would never. He'd support me. All your fathers would support me, I believe it. Speaking of, remember, tell your parents about this stream. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your contemporaries who might watch. Tell your parents about this stream. Send them a link, get them in here, and get them to think less of me. I want to cultivate a fan base of parents. Everyone who comes in organically, I want them to tell their parents about the stream and get them to watch. I want to have, like, your dad would actually watch if you asked. Hey, that's not how it works. Like, to become an influencer, I have to be able to influence people. It's not a kink. It's not a kink. It's a content strategy. If you guys tell your parents about me and you give them the link and be like, oh, you should watch this guy, then they'll watch me and they'll not just think less of me, they'll think less of you for recommending me to them. And then it will basically create an environment where you're forced to... And okay, I shouldn't do that. You're telling your dad about... No. No. Also, I need to do more stuff with Beanie Boys. I keep talking about it. We had one, like, poll and then we never did anything with it. Don't tell your dad about my kink. Your dad probably already knows about my kinks. I hang out behind his house and I just whisper them into his ears at night. We have the opportunity to sway Zavarok. Oh, I lost 100 frames at some point. I'm going to miss those frames. Jesus Christ. Oh no, you are allowed to take the Lord's name in vain. I will push you back to Christianity. But when you go back to Christianity, do you know what will happen? You'll realise that everything happens for a reason and that everything that happened here was for good. Can I seduce Zavarok? I can't seduce him in my save because he won't join me. But I wish I could. I wish I could seduce Zavarok. Silvermane or Josan. I love that. What a good name. What's your plan, Miss Silvermane? Being in the stream got you a one-way ticket to hell. Why am I not using Dan Hung? Because I accepted Saval as my Lord and Savior. I decided that Saval counts in among the things I'm allowed to use because she's an every person gets her thing. Mario, it's not a one-way ticket to hell. It's a one-way ticket to the door outside hell. Like, you'll be put there and pointed at and be told, like, you know, you were on, like, thin ice, but you did okay, and it will take you back. I do plenty of wholesome content. Have you not seen my hentai, Have you not seen my hentai clip? I do loads of wholesome content. I'm a wholesome streamer. I'm going to tag myself as wholesome streamer. Big pogger. Oh, I really fancy a sandwich. Not the food, I just fancy being sandwiched in between two buff men. When is the sexy Tumblr tier list coming? I did it. You missed it. We did it yesterday. You're late. You're late. You missed the sexy... Hentai is pretty wholesome. You missed the sexy Tumblr tier list. I can ascend people now. Okay, ascend. Let's just ascend everyone I can. Ascend. I think I can ascend everyone, right? Because I should have enough for everyone. The VOD is up. I mean, it will be yesterday's stream, which was... No, it wasn't yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? It was Tuesday. I think we did it on Tuesday. Sorry, I'm like... I've like forgotten time. Don't want to watch it anymore? Fuck you then. I didn't want you to watch it in the first place. But no, it was done. We have done the sexy tier list. I think it was Tuesday's one. It was the Marvel Midnight Sun stream. Okay, details. Oh yeah, because now I can get a summon currency, which I won't be able to use. Hang on, details. Yeah, we can claim the summon currency that I can't use, but we'll take it because it's permanent. Bam. I should be doing this with my mouse. I should be navigating the menus with my mouse because it would be so much faster, and I do have that capability. I have used a mouse before. Honestly, doesn't feel like it. This actually feels really weird, but yeah, see, there we go, there we go, there we go. Claimed all my stuff, relics. I do need more emotes. I have loads of emote slots. I actually have a slot for an animated emote. I think I have like 3 slots for animated emotes, and I just don't have any animated emotes. I need to maybe commission someone to do emotes. The thing is, I have great emotes. The Mr. Potato Head one is so fucking peak that, like, everything I've done afterwards just doesn't compare. What are some things my parents could do that I wish I could do as well as them? Be a functional adult. Probably. See, the Mr. Potato Head emote is peak. It's so good. That's courtesy of Nick from Instant Replay Live. Also, you got everything was pretty good and was a good pal of yours. Ooh, I might look into it. If you're willing to DM me it in the Discord. In the Discord? You're in the Discord. My mum's very good at, like... My mum can sew, actually. She's been sewing or crocheting a lot recently. I think that would be fun to be able to do. But I don't have the patience to actually learn how to crochet, so I would never do it. Remove all relics. Recommended gear. Increase break effect? Really? That's my recommended gear? You want me to break effect it? I'll take it. I'm not that worried. We're still early. Look at all of these notifications that I will never get rid of. I kind of just like looking at them. Look at all the notifications. Don't they feel so nice to stare at? Sim Universe. I need to do more Sim Universe. Excuse me! Julian? Julian? Oh, Sampo, FOMO, my hero. I finally got hold of you. You must save me. Sorry, your message could not be sent. Please try again later. It cannot be sent. Does it even work? I really want Gallagher. Is Gallagher going to be on Aventurine's banner? Because I'm not pulling for Archeron. Meet with the great mind, my valuable patron. Patreon. Julian, hello. How do I send all? This is the money transfer function. Please transfer 200 credits. He's not going to be on Aventurine. Damn. So much of pride. You're a personal robot. Anyway, listen, I'm Julian, the Chief Intelligence Officer of the Moles. I need some extra help. If you're free, come find me at the entrance to the Grand Mine. Whoa. Multiple missions. Whoa. The next banner is Yikes. Wait, who's on the next banner? Is Aventurine the next banner? Is it like bad 4 stars? Because I'm still going to pull for Aventurine, but... Is it going to be like Herta and stuff, who I've already got? I want to buy... Still can't buy the Shadow of Destruction. I'm not too far off, but I'm not close enough. What do you want? Spit out, stop bothering you. Last time we met, never got a chance to thank you. I'm Antonia, the person responsible for developing the Great Mine. Supervisors make a lot of money, right? Everyone in the underworld is living on scraps. The only thing that's worth anything is geomarrow, which I have a ton of. You working for Wildfire? Come to me when you have financial problems. I heard you're looking for me. Elderly minecart operator intends to retire, but he's not really hitting off his current apprentice. I guess you know what I'm getting at. If his apprentice can't complete his training, then the master won't be able to retire in peace. So I'd like you to be his citizen instructor. I know a guy. He's called Sampo. He's nothing but trouble. A citizen instructor actually doesn't require much technical know-how. Senior minecart operator is very capable, but he has a bad temper and can be very stubborn. Things would be good if he had a gifted apprentice to begin with, but sadly, it's not the case anymore. Can you do me this favor? I could give it a go. I could give it a try. But it might not be possible. Right, you. No, not you, not you, not you. Not Nameless Honor. I'm not doing Nameless Honor. Travel log. I keep looking at this like there's going to be something new here. Trailblazing Wheel is a permanent thing. Novice Experience. 40 Star Rail passes and 1600. God, you get a lot of summons from that. Jesus. Crazy thing how many summons you get. Well, I want to go to... What's in my quest list? What's in my quest list? No, that's not my quest list. I want my mission list. We have Nut on the Great Mine. We have this. That will give me Herterum. Out of Thin Air Guy. That's my daily. Talk to Julian in the Overworld. Rot or Burn. Let's navigate Rot or Burn. I did not do that right. I did not do that right. I'm a dingus. I'm a dingo dango. I am a buffoon of the highest order. Now. Mail. I'm just kind of running around and checking stuff. This isn't abrupt. I did say I was going to do about 2 hours. I'm going to check this dumpster. And then... I'm going to check this dumpster. Dumpster remains silent. The hunk of junk gazes silently. You thanks, dumpster. I am going to call it here. I know this is a shorter one than we've done. This is actually like my normal stream time back in day. This is a classic Vaguely stream. Just because I want to get some food before I'm going to be going out later and stuff. So I don't want to... how do I... There we go, that does something. I want to eat some food and stuff before I'm going out later. So I'm gonna call now. I'm gonna eat now. Well, because we're gonna eat like a lot later. So I'm gonna grab like a small snack or something, like a small bowl of cereal or something to eat. I'm hungry. I've only had breakfast. So my idea with Star Rail is to maybe play like an hour of it before each stream. Like, so we have it as a little daily thing going on. I'm kind of enjoying the idea of doing that, but I need to figure out something on the Vodley side before doing that. So I'm going to be figuring out a couple of bits. Also, I desperately need a piss, which is probably the real reason why I'm ending. But I have some ideas, and I like this idea of the no summon thing. It will take a while to get to like the difficult content and seeing how far we can push this, but I am interested in it. I'm on board with it. I'm enjoying it. I need the loo. Also, I should start streaming earlier, really. I should stream a bit earlier so I can have a bit more time in. Like today, I should have streamed earlier to like fit more in. But as always, I hope you have a nice time. Thank you everyone for coming out. Apologies that like people have come in not too long before I end, but hey, that's why I make the big bucks, and by the big bucks I mean nothing at all. Enjoy your day, evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever is where you are, and e-bye gamers. E-bye gamers.